You are small, and the world belongs to giants. This morning, like every morning, you wake in the dark of your burrow, a warm, furry thing no bigger than a squirrel, and you wait. You wait for the ground to stop trembling under footsteps that are not yours. Up there, above the soil, the giants are already moving. You can feel them through the dirt. For as long as your kind has existed, this has been the rule. You live in the gaps. You come out at night, or you come out low and quick and quiet. You snatch a seed or an insect, and you vanish again before something with teeth the size of your whole body decides you are breakfast. The giants have ruled here for 165 million years. That number is too big to feel. It is more time than your tiny brain could ever hold. Dinosaurs have owned every forest, every coastline, every swamp and plain on the planet for so long that the world has simply never known anything else. They are the kings. You are a rumor that scurries between their feet. And today, that ends. All of it. In about the time it takes you to cross a clearing. You cannot see the thing that is coming. No one can. It is still high above the sky, a rock 7 miles wide, moving faster than any sound, falling toward the warm, shallow sea on the far side of the world. It has been falling, silently, for millions of years. There is no warning. There is no sign. The giants graze and hunt and bask in the sun, and not one of them looks up, because there is nothing yet to see. Then there is. For a single instant, a second sun appears in the sky. It is brighter than the real one. It does not rise. It arrives. The rock strikes the shallow sea and punches a hole in the planet itself. A crater you could lose a mountain range inside. And in that first heartbeat, it releases more energy than every weapon humans will ever build, combined many times over. You feel it before you understand it, flash through the cracks of your burrow. Then, much later, a sound so deep it is not really a sound at all, more a fist that shoves the whole world sideways. Far away, where the rock came down, everything is already gone. But the day is not done with the rest of the planet. The impact throws a fountain of molten rock and dust straight up, out past the sky, and it rains back down across the whole world as a storm of burning glass. The air itself turns to an oven. Forests catch without a spark ever touching them. The giants who lived through the first shock now stand in a world that is quietly everywhere, beginning to cook. You do the only thing your small body knows how to do. You go down. You press into the deepest, coldest corner of your burrow, under the soil, under the roots, where the heat cannot follow, and you wait. Being small has never helped you before. Today, it saves your life. When the burning finally stops, the cold begins, and the cold is worse. So much dust and ash hangs in the sky now that the sun goes out, not for a day, for years. The world drops into a long gray twilight, an endless overcast winter, and without sunlight, the plants stop growing. When the plants die, the giant plant eaters starve. When they fall, the giant hunters that ate them starve too. The whole towering pyramid of life that the dinosaurs sat on top of collapses from the bottom up, one link at a time, in the dark. The kings do not die in battle. They die hungry, in the cold, under a sky that forgot how to be blue. 3 out of every 4 kinds of living thing on Earth vanish in this long, gray aftermath. The tiny tombstones, if anyone were left to carve them, would cover the planet. But you are still here. Down in the dirt, you do not need much. You are small, so you need only a few mouthfuls. You can eat seeds, insects, the dead things others leave behind. You can shelter underground where the temperature barely moves. The very things that made you a nobody in the old world, your smallness, your hiding, your hunger for almost nothing, are the exact things that carry you through the worst day the planet has ever had. The giants were too big to save themselves. You were too small to fail. And slowly, the dust settles. The sun comes back, pale at first, then warm. You crawl up out of the dark into a world that has been swept completely empty. Every throne is vacant. Every forest, every coastline, every plain the giants once owned is suddenly, impossibly open. There is nothing left to keep you small. So your descendants do not stay small. With the giants gone, the little furry survivors spread into every space the dinosaurs left behind. They grow. They split into 1,000 new shapes. Some take to the trees. Some take to the water. Some, eventually, stand up on 2 legs, look out across a grassland, and start to wonder where the next meal will come from. Every mammal that will ever live, every whale and wolf and elephant, every human who will ever plant a seed, or build a city, or watch a screen like this one, traces all the way back to something small and furry that spent one terrible afternoon hiding in the dark and simply did not die. You did not win the world. You inherited it by accident, because a rock fell from the sky and erased everything bigger than you. That is the day everything changed. The day the giants ran out of luck and the meek, hiding in the dirt, quietly inherited the earth. This is the day everything changed.